When was the last time you did something on a Monday morning that you actually chose to do? Not because an alarm forced you up, not because someone was expecting you somewhere, but because you decided the night before that this was worth waking up for. Most people cannot remember, and that is not an accident. The system was not built for you to have options. It was built for you to show up, do the work, collect enough to survive, and come back tomorrow. And the uncomfortable truth is that most people will spend 40 years inside that system without ever seriously asking whether there is another way out. There is. And it does not require you to be a developer, a marketer, or someone with 10 years of business experience. It requires you to see a problem that millions of small business owners have right now, understand why almost nobody is solving it the right way, and position yourself as the person who does. That problem is this. The average small business is paying for 6 or 7 different software tools every single month. A project management platform, a CRM to track clients, a document storage system, an invoicing tool, a content calendar, an onboarding tracker. And most of those tools are barely used, poorly connected to each other, and quietly pulling $300, $400, sometimes $500 out of the business every month for the privilege of existing in the background. Business owners know it is a mess. They talk about it constantly. They just do not know how to fix it. And that gap between the problem they have and the solution they cannot find is exactly where your income is waiting. The solution is called a custom Notion workspace. And before you dismiss this because you have never heard of it, or you assume it is too technical, stay with me for the next few minutes, because what I am about to explain will change how you see the next opportunity sitting in front of you. Notion is a digital workspace platform that has been growing quietly for years and is now used by millions of businesses worldwide. What makes it different from every other productivity tool is its flexibility. Inside Notion, you can build databases, project trackers, CRM systems, content calendars, team wikis, client onboarding flows, and almost any other operational system a business needs, all in one place, all connected, all accessible to the entire team from any device. The businesses that figure out how to use it properly stop paying for 4 other tools. Their teams stop asking where things are. Their operations stop feeling like organized chaos. Notion becomes the central nervous system of the business, and everything runs through it. The problem is that most small business owners do not have the time or technical patience to build that system themselves. They open Notion, see a blank page, and close the tab. They know it is powerful. They just cannot translate that potential into something that works for their specific business. And that is where you come in. You build it for them. You charge for it. They pay happily because what you are delivering is worth 3 times what you are charging when you factor in the software subscriptions it replaces and the hours of confusion it eliminates. Here is the part that matters most for where we are in 2026. AI has made building these systems faster than most people realize. A year ago, constructing a sophisticated Notion workspace for a business with multiple departments, complex workflows, and a non-technical team required weeks of hands-on experience and a lot of trial and error. Today, you can describe exactly what you want to build to an AI tool. Get a complete architectural plan for the database structure, follow the steps to build it inside Notion, and use AI to write all the documentation and onboarding materials the client's team will need. This does not mean you skip learning Notion. You need to understand the platform well enough to execute confidently. But that learning curve is now measured in 2 or 3 focused weeks, not months. And the quality of what you can deliver after those weeks, with AI assistance, is genuinely competitive with what experienced builders were producing a year ago after months of practice. The barrier to entry has collapsed. The demand has not. That combination does not stay available forever. The first thing you need to do is learn Notion at a functional level, not master it. Learn it well enough to build something a real business would actually use. Focus on databases and how they connect to each other. Learn how to create different views of the same data. Tables for tracking, boards for workflow stages, calendars for scheduling, galleries for visual content. Learn how to build templates inside Notion so the client's team can create consistent entries without thinking. Learn how to structure navigation so a non-technical person can find anything in under 10 seconds. Notion has free tutorials. YouTube has hundreds of walkthroughs. And AI can answer any specific question you have while you are building. 2 to 3 weeks of focused practice on fictional business workspaces will give you everything you need to serve a real client confidently. While you are learning, start thinking about which type of business you want to build for. This decision matters more than most people realize. A freelance creative agency needs different systems than a real estate office. A life coach needs different structures than an e-commerce brand. The more specific you get about who you serve, the faster you build, the sharper your pitch, and the more naturally your portfolio speaks to new prospects. Once you have a working knowledge of the platform, define your offer with precision. Vague offers do not sell. If you tell someone you build Notion workspaces, they do not know what that means or what it is worth. If you tell them you will build a complete business operating system that replaces their project management tool, centralizes all their client information, and gives their entire team one place to find everything they need, that is something they can picture and feel the value of immediately. Pricing should reflect the real value being delivered. A basic workspace for a solo operator can be priced between $200 and $500. A full system for a small team with multiple workflows and a complete onboarding setup can go from $800 to $2,000. Do not underprice to get your foot in the door. Underpricing tells the client the work is not worth much, and it attracts clients who will drain your energy for the smallest return. Finding your first clients does not require a big audience or a polished marketing funnel. It requires you to go where small business owners are already talking about their problems. Think about the entrepreneurs and freelancers in your existing network. Reach out with a genuine conversation, not a pitch. Ask how they currently manage their projects. Ask what tools they use. Ask what feels chaotic or inefficient. Let them describe the pain themselves. Then show them what a solution looks like. If your existing network is thin, go to the communities where business owners talk. Facebook groups for entrepreneurs. Reddit threads where people ask for software recommendations. LinkedIn posts where founders complain about operational chaos. These are people already in pain. You are not convincing them they have a problem. You are walking in with the answer to a question they have been asking for months. Offer your first client a reduced rate in exchange for an honest testimonial and permission to show the workspace in your portfolio. That combination of a real result and a real recommendation will do more for your next 10 sales than any marketing strategy you could run. When you deliver the workspace, do not just hand over a link and disappear. Record a short walkthrough video explaining how to use each section. Write simple instructions inside the workspace itself. Make it impossible to be confused. Follow up 2 weeks later to make sure everything is working. Fix anything that is not perfect. This level of care is rare. Most service providers deliver the work and move on. When you show up differently, clients talk about it. Small business owners have networks full of other small business owners with the same problems. One client who feels genuinely taken care of is a referral machine. As your client base grows, introduce a monthly maintenance retainer. For a flat monthly fee, you update the workspace as the business evolves, add new sections as needs emerge, and train new team members when they join. 5 clients on a $200 monthly retainer is $1,000 a month in recurring income on top of whatever new builds you are doing. 10 clients is $2,000. That is real money for a few hours of work per month. Here is what I want you to sit with after this video ends. Somewhere right now, there is a business owner staring at 5 different browser tabs, each one a tool they are paying for, none of them talking to the others, all of them making their day harder than it needs to be. They are not looking for a developer. They are not looking for a consultant who charges $300 an hour. They are looking for someone who understands their problem and can build them something that actually works. That person could be you, not in 6 months after you have taken 3 courses and perfected your skills. Now, after a few weeks of focused learning and one honest conversation with someone who needs exactly what you are building. The opportunity does not wait for perfect. It waits for the first person willing to show up. Do not let that be someone else.